Most privacy violations are not going to be caused by the exposure of huge personal secrets, but by the publication of many little facts. As with killer bees, one is an annoyance, but a swarm can be deadly. Robert O. Harrow, Jr., No Place to Hide.
Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Broken Window, a Lincoln Rhyme novel by Jeffery Deaver. Read by Dennis Boutsikaris.
One. Something in Common. Thursday, May 12th. Chapter 1. Something nagged, yet she couldn't quite figure out what. Like a faint, recurring ache somewhere in your body. Or a man on the street behind you as you near your apartment. Was he the same one who'd been glancing at you on the subway? Or a dark dot moving toward your bed, but now vanished? A black widow spider? But then her visitor, sitting on her living room couch, glanced at her and smiled, and Alice Sanderson forgot the concern, if concern it was. Arthur had a good mind and a solid body, sure, but he had a great smile, which counted for a lot more. "How about some wine?" she asked, walking into her small kitchen. "Sure, whatever you got." "So this is pretty fun, playing hooky on a weekday? Two grown adults, I like it." "Born to be wild," he joked. Outside the window, across the street, were rows of painted and natural brownstones. They could also see part of the Manhattan skyline, hazy on this pleasant spring weekday. Air, fresh enough for the city, wafted in, carrying the scents of garlic and oregano from an Italian restaurant up the street. It was their favorite type of cuisine, one of the many common interests they'd discovered since they'd met several weeks ago at a wine tasting in Soho. In late April, Alice had found herself in the crowd of about 40, listening to a sommelier lecture about the wines of Europe, when she'd heard a man's voice ask about a particular type of Spanish red wine. She had barked a quiet laugh. She happened to own a case of that very wine. Well, part of a case now. It was made by a little-known vineyard, perhaps not the best Rioja ever produced, but the wine offered another bouquet, that of fond memory. She and a French lover had consumed plenty of it during a week in Spain. A perfect...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?